seems so sweet.
Oh my god! Wait, what? Wait, I didn't even realize what this was before. What the hell is this? What is this? I think it's TOS. I think this pin should go on my sailor outfit. No. Someone clip and send to Yoshi. Oh my god. All right. Fine, this one's for you. Cotton candy, yum. Yes, gotta get that sugar in the wintertime. There was actually somebody selling cotton candy on the subway recently. I don't want to pay that electric bill. Yeah. Me neither. The electric bill's gotta be insane. Oh, wait, somebody. How you doing today, Coco? I'm gonna go back out this way because need 74 bits to get to level 7. Never mind. Okay, the hype train finished. Nice. Thank you so much for the level 6 hype train. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. If I okay, sorry. New earworm. Everybody's planting earworms. I don't know. I'm so worried. Ooh. It worked. It worked. Holy shit. Yes, we popped it. All right, let's pour some. Yes, that was a good pop also. Yes, it was a very good pop. I'm very happy with how that turned out. And no one was hurt, and nothing got destroyed. CE.
We ate juice.
Juice, yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm Elio. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Elio, nice to meet you.
How long have you been doing this for?
Well, I did it like a long time ago, but I just started up again recently, so.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. How about you?
A year and almost a half now.
Oh, a year and a half.
Yeah.
Wow, you've been
I
at it for a while.
Food critique.
Oh, food critique. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
thank you.
Yeah. I heard Marvel's was a shit movie, so I didn't bother. Fair enough. Yeah, I heard not so good things about it too. We are a professional. We are professional chat. Yes. Nice little outside flower shop. There's some sunflowers over there. Yeah, very pretty, very pretty. You know, I used to get the supermarket near my house when I was in Boston. Sometimes... Oh my god, guys. Guys. The grand opening. It's juice time. It's frickin' juice time, guys. Holy shit. Alright, here it goes. I sold my soul for $20.
I can't believe you actually doing it.
Oh, this is gonna be the time juiced at best.
Oh my goodness. All the way. Keep going.
Wait, I'm gonna
No going back.
get a better photo so you can put on Insta.
Oh, another one came in.
Are they here just being like, what the hell?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
We can't make it louder.
1.
German post office will be very disappointed because he didn't get to see this happen.
You'll watch the VOD.
Sorry. See? Oh, the Popeyes is closed, actually. Looks like it's closed, yeah. No, oh, never mind. There's just that window over there. There's just that one window over there. Hey, Google, set a timer for 15 seconds. Google, hey Google, stop. You may only observe ducks in the designated duck observation area. Yes, exactly. This is the only place you may observe ducks. Please do not observe ducks outside the designated duck observation area. You will be detained. Duck! Oh, wait, somebody's coming in a car. What is this? What is this? Oh my god! Is...
Hey, I'm walking it.
Hello, everyone. Are we live? Hey, I'm walking here. I'm turning my I'm turning my speaker up. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, Mark, how's it going? I guess in this case, I'm sitting here. As you may be able to tell by the fact that I'm starting the stream seated, I'm very exhausted. I had a long week, but I did promise to stream today, so I'm outside. Especially after the last time. Especially after the last time where I said I was going to do IRL and I ended up not being able to. So, doing good. How's you? I'm pretty good, Mark. Aside from the exhaustion, I mean, you know. I've had a very, very busy week. I have people calling me left and right, and I'm like, I'm busy. I have things to do. So, I would say I'm popular, but not in the way I had hoped. Seems like you and Wen have something in common, being tired. Yeah. But I'm, I was gonna say it sounds like a slight against Wen. I was gonna say I'm actually doing stuff. It's true though. I'm tired because I'm doing like a million different things. And that's on top of the normal, you know, existential tired. Was a late night for Wen as well. Yeah. I'm so exhausted. I have, so tomorrow, the next 3 days, you might have seen Notorious post in the Discord that NJ Transit has a fare holiday. So it's free for me to take the bus into the city right now. Which is part of the reason I can come here today. Hey, Phil! Thank you very much for the resub with Prime. Appreciate it. Oh, Mark, you're not in the Discord? Well, you should join. Join my Discord, Mark. What are you doing, man? Hold on. Let me put it in here. Exclamation point Discord. For those who are not yet in my Discord. And thank you very much for coming in and saying hello, Phil. Phil and Ria, how you doing? Is she watching with you right now? Hello! Nice to meet you, virtually, sort of. I look forward to being able to come to Japan one day and properly meet you both. I have enough stuff to deal with in Wen's Discord. Fair enough. Fair enough. By the way, in case you guys didn't know, she's watching. Oh, hello. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys didn't know, this is actually a dual stream to Twitch and YouTube. It should be up on YouTube. I actually didn't check that. I should check that. Am I actually streaming to YouTube right now? Let's have a look. Oh, that's not my channel. That's the wrong channel. Okay, hold on. In case you guys didn't get a notification... Oh, I mean, that's... Well, it does show that I'm live. Yes. Yes, guys. I'm live on YouTube as well today. Okay. Yeah, on YouTube, it is... Thanks for lurking, Mark. Feel free to chat whatever you can. Yeah, so if you guys wanna get my YouTube views up as well, that is Ajus TV, because Ajus was taken apparently. So Ajus TV on YouTube. Hello, Mr. German Post. How you doing? I still have a few things to set up with regards to the like YouTube integrations. We won't have like proper notifications yet. I gotta switch over to the Streamlabs stuff, but that's all. I'll handle that on my end. What are we doing today? We're gonna sit here for 4 hours at Bryant Park. I'm just kidding. I started off in Bryant Park. I just thought we would, I love this park. This is one of my favorite parks in the entire city. It's relatively small, but there's usually a lot of stuff to do. It's a great place to people watch at the very least. Just finished working. Nice, nice. Primetime entertainment for Mr. German Post. Yeah, there's usually a lot to do here. There's like table tennis, there's pétanque, there's some other like little sports things around. There's a bar / a cafe, outdoor porch type of thing. They take the book stacks out on a nice day from the library, which is right behind us. That is the main branch of the New York Public Library. I mean, most of you guys have already seen this if you've been in my stream before, but tons and tons of stuff here. The other thing I really like about this park in particular, that noise, I want to go there again. You mean the sirens? Yeah. Is it nostalgic for you, hearing the ambulance sirens? The other thing I like about this park is that the bathroom is landmarked. It is one of the cleanest, if not the cleanest, proper public restrooms in the city. They pipe in classical music. The seats have this like wrap that goes around on it. So if you ever need a restroom in the city and you're near this place, I would recommend it. Back in a bit, work to be done. All right, Notorious, I'll see you a bit later. Good luck with work. But I can't actually sit here for an entire stream, so why don't we get up and start taking a walk around, people watch, we'll explore the park a little bit. Like I said, it's a relatively small park, but it's nice. All right, let's walk. Let's have a walk. All right, let's be a good citizen. Trash.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the weather is pleasant today. It's pleasant. Yesterday was hot as hell, but today is pleasant. There's all sorts of park. This, I think, might be relatively new. At least I don't remember. Well, I don't come here that often nowadays, so. Oh, nice. Have you heard about the huge pigeon statue to come in New York City? Yes, I have heard about it. That is the, that's on the High Line, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're not quite near the High Line today. I guess if we go over west, if we go down to like 34th Street and go west, we can go to the High Line entrance. But I don't want to stray too far from Midtown today because I'll have a long walk back to the bus station, the bus terminal. When is it coming? I'm not sure. I saw it, but I didn't read the article in depth. But yes, it is for real, apparently. I mean, it's not surprising. It's not surprising. I've seen a lot weirder things in the city.
Or like split marker, was it stressful?
Alright, let's see what else is around. This is the porch I told you guys about. Doesn't seem to be open right now. But I always like these little porch swings in the back. This is I think, one of the only places in the park where you can actually have alcohol. Would be fun if it sprays poop like a soap dispenser. I wonder if there are any features aside from it's a statue. But that would be funny, yes. Joe Coffee. So coffee. Coffee. Do they really pack a lot of stuff in this park? You've got the carousel for children as well as overgrown children like me. We've even got these games now. It's Connect 4. What is this? I tell you, oh, you know what? I didn't even bother wiping the lenses before I started. Hold on a second. I don't know if it's I just don't want any smudges on the lenses. Way I've been handling this this phone lately. But this is a nice, I think, relaxing spot to start the stream. What have you guys been up to lately? What's new? I know I haven't been streaming as much. I'm so freaking stressed out. I'm so stressed out lately. Are you going to TwitchCon this year? I am going to TwitchCon. I'm slightly regretting it already, because I at least need like funds to get her. So I still haven't. Okay, hotel is booked. TwitchCon tickets are bought. I still have to book a car rental. That's going to be like $600-700 probably. and then I have to have some money left over to actually like spend while I'm out there. So I'm really stressing about it right now because it's only like 3 weeks away. But you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to figure it out. At least the flight and the hotel is booked, so I have that going for me. How's stuff going? Job, etc. Not great. I somehow end up continuously getting roped into unpaid labor. You know, I've really been thinking about it lately. I've really been reflecting, and I'm like, I end up being expected to come to so many people's rescue, but when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, when it comes to my own stuff, nobody's going to come to rescue me. Like, I have to get through my tasks myself. And so I'm really starting to, like, I have to ruthlessly prioritize my own time and affairs. So that's how it's been going lately. I'm sorry to say. I will be in San Diego for like 5 days? 5 days, I think. I'm getting there a day early, and I plan to maybe just like explore San Diego a little bit, because I've been there before, but I didn't have a ton of time, and it was kind of dead when I went. So I'm interested in just kind of like driving around and seeing the scenery maybe the day before TwitchCon. But we'll, yeah, that should be interesting. And I will stream, by the way, while I'm there. I also spent all of yesterday trying to... I probably mentioned this to you guys a long time ago. I don't know if you remembered. But like when I use VPN to go back to my server, T-Mobile sees it as hotspot data and limits me. So I was trying to get like Cloudflare to work and hopefully be able to not use VPN, but I worked on it all day yesterday and I couldn't get it to work. I am starting to think it's not actually possible, so I fell back to the old VPN way, and if I go over my limit, I go over my limit. Screw it. Like, I had to make stream happen one way or another. So yeah, I've just got a million things piled on top of me, and I've not had a moment to breathe. Hey, I'm Trin, how's it going? Long time no see. Oh, let me quickly show you guys. I don't want to get too close because it's weird to be like filming a restroom, but you remember, I've probably shown this to you guys before, right? Like, this is actually the restroom here at the corner of Bryant Park. So there's always a line, but it moves pretty quickly. But again, this is the cleanest public restroom you're going to find in the city. Like every, I don't know, half hour or so, you've got people in there cleaning and maintaining it. So one of the few well-known ones. Yeah. That is properly. It's like I said, like in terms of properly public restrooms, like I'm not talking about department stores or hotels, which are like quasi-public. In terms of like really public restrooms, this is extremely, extremely clean and well maintained. So if you're ever in the area and you need a restroom, you know, it's quite hard to find good, clean restrooms in the city. This is it's a common problem, and you know, there's actually an Instagram account. If you guys are ever in the city and you're looking for a restroom, I don't know if you guys have heard of Got2Go, Go NYC. They also have a bathroom map on Google Maps that has a lot of the restroom codes for restaurants and stuff. So, very good resource for restrooms. Yo, Grim, what's up? How you doing, man? What's been going on lately? I don't know if you checked on rental cars, but for 5 days, I get offers around 200 euros for decent cars even. Does that include insurance and all the fees and, you know, tolls and whatnot? Because a lot of times they'll lure you in with these low prices, and then when you actually go to book it and you start adding insurance, the price doubles or triples. Full coverage on booking. What company was that? I want to check it out myself, because if I could save, like, if I could book a car for 5 days for a third of the price, I will definitely be doing that. Oh, see, they do have the stacks out today. There's the newspapers. And there's some book stacks somewhere back there. Yeah. But those are from the library. They bring them out here. So a little reading area. Here's the table tennis. Booking.com is comparing. All right, I'll look at Booking.com and Kayak later. See if I can get something, because I was going through Avis. Avis is usually pretty cheap, but yeah, like I said, once you add the insurance, how's the nut girl hunt going? Well, since we're not in Hoboken, I very much doubt we're going to see her. I don't think she's a city dweller. She's probably a Hoboken local. I did recently go back to my old neighborhood in Brooklyn. It's very, very different in some ways. I mean, I still recognize it, but a lot of things have changed since I've been back there last. I did not see Bagel Girl, by the way. In their program, I get some percentage, but you should get cheaper than $500 anyway. Okay, I will definitely check it out and compare some other companies later. I know that occasionally, like Sixt has cheaper car rentals, and I had a pretty good experience with them when I was down in Florida, so we'll see if that's an option. Did you meet the Dosa Man yet? No, I haven't met the Dosa Man. The Dosa Man is down in Washington Square Park, so that's quite a bit downtown. And also, I'm so broke at the moment, I legit, when I say I don't have like money for a coffee or to get something to eat, I don't. I brought a bag of nuts with me. I brought a bag of nuts and a bag of Doritos. That's what I have with me today, and a Gatorade. So I have a little something in case I get peckish later. I'd book it for you, but I'm worried that you'll drive off the mirror. Hey. I was nervous, okay? I hadn't driven in a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be, this is why I want the insurance. This is why I need the insurance. Because it's been so long, I'm not confident in my driving skills anymore. Hope you're doing well, though. I'm alive. I still have a roof over my head, at least for the time being, so that's good enough for me. It would just be nice if I could also get a proper job. But I'm working on that too. I have a friend who said he might be able to give me a referral, so I'm working on that. It's a pretty well-known company, so if I end up there, it'll be amazing, both for my resume and for my salary. So I think what we're going to do, let's walk up to where the library is. We could go in today. I don't know though. Maybe we'll hit it up later, just because there are certain parts where the reception is iffy. And well, let's see. Let's get over to the front of the library and see how we feel.
Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude.
Huh, weird. I heard the alert sound, but I don't think the TTS came through. Oh, I just saw that. Phil, thank you. Thank you for the $6.90. I really appreciate it. Holy shit, hold on. Alright, I wanted to see if I could adjust the volume from the phone. Thank you so much, Phil, for the $6.90. I really appreciate it. Every little bit is helpful right now. What I did do is I activated the PayPal debit card on my business account. So if you do donate to me, minus the fees that are taken off, I will be able to buy something with it. Like right away, because I have the debit card. So thank you very much for the $6.90, Phil. Yes, it's yen. Yes, 1,000 yen. Yeah, the yen is not strong right now, unfortunately. Well, it's good for anyone wanting to travel to Japan, but not so good for Japanese who want to travel elsewhere. They take like a really small fee. I don't think it's more than like 3%. Or like 3.5 maybe? I don't know. Yeah, but donos are much better compared to like bits and subs. I get like 50%. So Twitch takes half. Hey, thank you, Jimmy Plix, for the follow. Where are you tuning in from, man? So this is I am Ajus. I like to do New York City IRLs, although lately I haven't really been streaming, first of all. But I'm trying to get back into it. Hello, Mr. History Teacher. Have a guess, Professor. Well, the way you're talking, I'm assuming you're somebody I know. Jimmy Plix? I don't know. Huh? Oh, I don't know. Okay, all right. Oh. Guess where you're tuning in from. Okay, sorry. I thought my brain is mush. Don't mind me right now. Don't mind me. My brain is it's scrambled. It's as scrambled as the eggs I made this morning. Oh Lord. You're not a looks like you read too much history. You're not a New Yorker too, are you? Not even close. Okay, all right. Not even close as in not even in the same country? Are you on the other side of the pond? What are we eating today? I don't know what we're eating today. Maybe just the nuts from my bag. Pause. Maybe the bag of Doritos. I don't know. We'll see. I do have a free burger at McDonald's. I can pick that up. I love this library so much. For those of you, I don't know how many of you guys have not been here before, but there are two libraries very close to each other here, right? So this is the main, you could say the main building. I would call it the main research library because the circulating book collection has long been gone from this building. So it's, by the way, this library is open to anybody from anywhere. You don't have to be a New Yorker. You can just walk in, you can ask to do research, you can have them find books for you. It's incredible architecturally. There are exhibits. Shame you didn't make it inside. I know. It is a shame. Was that I'm trying to remember. Did we encounter like a bunch of people outside the library? Was that what happened? I think it was like a protest or something, right? Yeah. Yeah. Big demonstration. That's right. Yeah. So this is now a research library / exhibit. You have the original Winnie the Pooh stuffed animals here, the ones that inspired A.A. Milne to write the books. Original Gutenberg Bible. Lots of interesting stuff in here, so it's not just books. Looks like more people are just taking a picture of the library rather than reading a book inside. Well, there usually are. I mean, yes, that too, because it is quite a wonder. Incredible building, incredible architecture. The inside is just as beautiful, but the Rose Reading Room is very, very grand. It's almost as famous as the library itself. We won't be able to go in because they don't allow people who aren't doing research usually. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and there's lots of people in there reading and doing research at any given time. It's grand and echoey and also super quiet. You can hear a pin drop. So we're definitely not going to be able to go into the Rose Reading Room. But I also want to turn your attention to kind of diagonally across the street here. See that building over there with the red banners coming down? That is also part of the New York Public Library. That is the circulating library. So all the circulating collections, the books that you can actually check out, are in that building. That was renovated like a couple of years ago. And it's got 7 floors of books. And there's a rooftop with a cafe, a rooftop terrace. So it's quite a nice library now. It used to be very run down. We've been in there. Yeah. So both of these libraries are gorgeous in their own way. Tons of resources over here at this library. I was surprised to see that on the business level, they even have Bloomberg terminals for those of you who aren't necessarily in the know. People who work in finance and need the most up-to-date information, as well as like do deep research on companies and commodities, they tend to use Bloomberg terminals at like the big trading companies. You have access to Bloomberg terminals for free in this library. So quite nice. A lot of good resources. Tons and tons of good resources. Library is not just for books at this point. So this is the thing I love about New York. Like now as you guys might know, I now live across the river in Jersey. But one of the reasons I do love coming back into the city is the institutions. They're unmatched anywhere. What I would actually like to do today is take you guys over to Grand Central, and I have no sense of direction, so I think we have to go this way. Wait. Oh no, it's the opposite way, okay. If I get us lost, just consider it part of the content. Juice getting lost is content, as usual. You know, it's really interesting to me if you look at historical drawings. Oh. Hey, thank you, Mr. German Post, for gifting a Tier 1 sub to Nico. Is Nico in here today? Or is today one of his swimming days? I forget which days. But thank you very much for the Tier 1 sub to Nico. Appreciate it. I don't know, I'm gonna call him. All right. Give Nico a call, see what he's up to. Yeah, so simultaneously excited and stressed about TwitchCon. I think I still have the car windshield mount for my phone, which I will need if I want to do driving streams. Of course, I won't be able to read chat while I'm driving, but if I decide to stream the first, I'm half and half on the first day, because I kind of want to, like, before TwitchCon starts, that first day, I really want to take some time to myself to explore San Diego, you know, just drive around and do whatever and not worry about time. So I may not stream that first day, but we'll see. 100% I'll be streaming TwitchCon. Juice and everyone, welcome back. Welcome back, PCM President. How you doing? Good to see you. What you up to today? My original plan was to stream yesterday, but then I saw the temperature and I was like, no. I am not walking around in the city. It's like probably 75 degrees outside right now, which is relatively cool. I think someone got the Celsius earlier. It's like 23. So like comfortable temperatures, but I'm already sweating. If I came out yesterday when it was in the 90s, forget about it. Is Yoshi going to TwitchCon? If so, will you be meeting up again? Yoshi is going to TwitchCon. We haven't made plans to meet up. But, you know, I mean, I'll look for her. I'll say hello, you know. But I also don't want to... It's not my place to intrude on her stream if she would rather, you know, walk around TwitchCon by herself. So that is always completely up to her. I'm not, you know... I'm not forcing myself into anybody else's stream. I will do my stream. She'll do her stream. If somehow it works out that we do some streaming together, that's great. But she's quite busy too, so, you know. Sneak behind her with the sailor costume. Yeah, that'll catch her by surprise. Gonna do a double take. Like, who the hell is this? Oh my god. What is he wearing? Oh. Look at this guy. Casually having the physique that I want. Son of a gun. That's the real Mr. Nicktai over there. I have to be like him. This is the Bryant Park Hotel. Very... I guess my stream went low bitrate. That is the Bryant Park Hotel. Yeah, very, very ornate. A lot of these older buildings are very ornate. I love the little sculptures outside. Oh, what energy efficiency code does it have? That is a good question. That is a good question. Let me see. Let me see. Can we cross here and not get hit by a car? All right, let's go. We can do it. We can do it. Let's see. Okay, so the Bryant Park Hotel voted most romantic hotel. Wow. All right. Good to know. Oh, it's a landmark. American Standard Building. Raymond Hood's use of black brick trimmed with golden-colored stone in the design of this building is an early instance of vivid coloration on the surface of a skyscraper. Construction was completed in 1924 for the American Radiator Company, organized in 1892. Wow, interesting. The American Radiator Company. I do not see a an energy efficiency rating. Maybe these older buildings are exempt from it. You know, it is a landmark building. But yeah, I don't see an energy efficiency rating here. But the American Radiator Company. So I don't know if you a little. Oh, hold on. Oh, it does. Oh, it's a D. It's a D. It's not good. Oh no. I mean, you kind of expect it though with these older buildings. They weren't really built with the sort of things we think about now in mind. Yours was an F, which wasn't even an option. I don't know how that happened. Put to the side and corner to hide. Oh, interesting. 40 West 40. Wow. That is very old school. Look at that font. God, I'm hardly able to read that. So speaking of radiators, the American Radiator Company, I don't know if you guys know, but most older buildings in the city have steam radiators, right? And nowadays people tend to complain that like, oh, the radiators are blasting, like they're so hot, I have to open the windows in the winter. Interestingly, that was the point from the very beginning. The radiators, those old steam radiators, were designed by someone who was of the belief that fresh air is really, really important for health. And so they were intended so that, you know, you run the radiator, it gets super hot, and you open the window for fresh air. So interesting history tidbit for you. Do all buildings have that, or just hotels? I think some other buildings do get energy, but I think the energy ratings are really meant for like residential and hotels, yeah. Yeah, business buildings in particular, yeah. What is the bell? There was a bell? Huh? Did I miss something? Oh, bell was ringing. Oh! You see how my brain filters shit out? I don't know now. I know what you're talking about. I remember hearing the noise now that you mentioned it, but I have no idea what it was. I mean, they do have Con Edison trucks out today, so I assume they're doing some utility work out here. Maybe that has something to do with it. Yeah, see? Men at work. All right. I wonder if I do eat something today. I do really like the cafe on the corner. The what do you call it? Olenstein. They have really good pastries. You remember that one, right?
No.
What's going on for Labor Day weekend? Any plans? Not specifically for Labor Day weekend. So tomorrow and Saturday, I'm spending time with a friend who's coming from Boston. I'm lucky if I get to see her like once every few years, because I don't really have the opportunity to go out to Boston. So that'll be nice. And then Sunday, I'm thinking, I do want Sunday to be a rest day. I was thinking I would actually take my mom out to this area, because she rarely comes out to the city. And when I say rarely, I mean never. She'll only come out to the city if I take her, so yeah. My family has a house in Wales. Even on the coldest day, if we put coal or logs in the stove, we have to open the windows. It's so nice having the heat, but also the fresh air from outside. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Like, once I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Like, you should still have fresh air, even in the wintertime. So yeah, totally. It was actually the same in Korea. Korea has the heated floors everywhere. And, they really blast the heat. It was super hot. I had to open the window when I was in the hotel, because it was just crazy hot. Let me get my bearings here because I am super confused. As I said, I have no sense of direction. Heated floors, fancy, yes. I wish we had them here. It's actually a really nice feature. Literally every house over there had them because Korea has had that feature since like ancient times. The old houses used to have stone floors, and they would start a fire, and the heat from the fire would like travel underneath the floors and heat them. Now they have obviously more modern systems where they pipe hot water through them or something. Nice. I always look forward to a quiet city stroll when everyone else is traveling and out of town. Yeah. Quiet stroll will be very nice. What about you? Any Labor Day plans? Travel, barbecues? I'm just looking something up, guys. Hold on a sec. Okay, my initial instinct was right, and I'm now in the wrong place. So we were actually in the correct direction to go to Grand Central, and I took us in the wrong direction. Sorry, guys. We did get slightly lost, but it's okay. We'll be there quickly. We have heated floors in our new apartment here, but because Japan has been in full-on oven mode the past 2 months, we have yet to experience it. Yeah, fair enough. Now, Japan summers are insane, absolutely insane. I remember stepping outside. It was like the end of summer in Tokyo, and it's so humid. The moment you step outside the hotel with the air conditioning, you are just drenched. You just immediately become sticky. That is some of the worst humidity I've ever experienced in my life. Might be in Washington Park, NYU area. There's a local craft fair my friend is selling at on Saturday. Oh, interesting. Okay. A local craft fair. Yeah, I like those. I recently had a friend take me out she invited me out to Governor's Island because there's a bunch of artist things happening there. And I met these Taiwanese artists, and they're really wonderful. I also had offered to show them around the city a bit. We had a great time together. But they had a similar thing over there with people selling their handmade crafts. So I like that kind of thing. Yeah, I'll look it up. I can probably find it. If you do have a link, send it in the Discord. It's okay, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, that's right. The real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Power of friendship. Oh, nice. Looks like one of my Amazon packages is arriving early. And before you guys ask, it's nothing exciting. It's literally conditioner and body wash. It's the essentials that I'm ordering at this point. I don't have money for anything else. I'll send you the details. She makes hand-cut jewelry. Yeah, absolutely. No, I love that sort of thing, dude. Craftsmanship. It's been a while since I've had a proper walk like this. I feel like I don't have the endurance anymore. What is happening to me? Can't be getting winded just because I walked around the park a little bit, you know. So you got to do it more regularly. Yeah. That is one of the big advantages of streaming regularly, IRL in particular, is that you do get a good amount of cardio. So you're right. Yeah, I just got to figure out the proxy situation, because, like I said, Cloudflare is not really working out the way I wanted it to, and I can't be bumping up against this hotspot limit if I'm doing IRLs. Now we're right next to the library. Stavros Niarchos. Oh, James. Looks like there's a James Baldwin exhibition. Interesting. All right. You get a wider view of the library from here, across the street. Absolutely gorgeous building. The marble, the old school chandeliers, the gigantic windows. Freaking love this place. Oh shit, we walking here. Pioneers, how you doing, man? What are you up to these days? 41st Street, aka Library Way. Good to see you out and about. Yeah, good to be out and about. I feel so trapped lately. Both literally and figuratively, you know, like trapped indoors, but also trapped by my many tasks. Ah, Notorious has returned. How did work go? Welcome back, Notorious. Like, okay, something just dripped in my eye, like directly in my eye. Jesus Christ! I hope that was like I hope that was drizzle and not. You never know with liquids coming down from the sky in New York. You know what I mean? Superpowers soon, yeah. It's like getting bitten by a spider, getting your body being infiltrated by random liquids in New York. Either the toxic sludge will kill you or it'll give you superpowers, one or the other. There's good old Mickey D's there. Like I said, I've got a free eye drop. Yeah, free eye drop. Not the eye drop I wanted, but beggars can't be choosers, right? So I do have enough points for a free cheeseburger. This is why I sign up for all these, like the McDonald's and Dunkin' programs. It's free, and if I can get the rewards points, why not? You know, every so often I'll score a free burger or breakfast sandwich or something. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, so we are coming up on Grand Central very soon. You can kind of see the sculptures up at the top there. And the Chrysler building, by the way, peeking out from behind here. Did you see NJ Transit has free fares going on? Yeah. I've been taking advantage whenever I can get out. Well, I don't know if I can say. Yeah, I guess it is technically still taking advantage, but you know, most of the time I've had to come out not for recreational purposes, but still, it is free transit. I can't complain. Maybe this Sunday I can use it for recreational purposes, bring my mom into the city, have one day to like take a break, take her to Bryant Park, you know, show her some of these places. Yeah, so again, I mean, I'll let you see it for yourself, right? The ornamentation on these older buildings, the statues, the sculptures. Most public, like government buildings, built around the time that this was built, were built in Beaux-Arts style, so very grand, very inspired by classical architecture. Although, to be fair, classical architecture kind of permeated everything, even through the Art Deco period. Like, a lot of people think of Art Deco as a very modern style, which it was. You know, they were using materials that they didn't really use for buildings previously. But at the core, they were still using certain classical architecture concepts, right? Just don't take the Penn Station leg of New Jersey Transit into Secaucus. Delays again at Penn. Okay. Yeah, I'm only taking the buses from Port Authority, so I think I should be okay. So far, it's been pretty good. There haven't been any extra delays or congestion or anything like that. So I'm very glad for this fair holiday. It's a good bit of relief. This is not exactly cheap to get into the city. You know, everybody complains that the subway is $2.90 now, but the bus has been $3.50 for a while. Actually now it went up to $4. So $4 one way on the bus to come into the city. That's why he's in the city. Yeah, that's why I'm in the city. Gonna pick up lunch. Okay, Notorious. See you later. Enjoy your lunch. I wonder what that space is. I don't think I've been up there. You see the ceiling fans inside?
It's so cold. Hey, grow a pair. Come on, hurry up. It's so cold.
The pear is shrinking. Let's be real.
That's true.
Oh my god. Oh my, it's painful. It's
Oh.
actually painful. Wait, who said grow a pair? Who said grow a pair? Are we back? I was kind of worried that would happen. Yeah, some parts of this building are not necessarily conducive to good signal. But you guys see okay now? Notorious when you were in the freezing pool. Oh, okay, yeah. I remember that. I would say fun times, but it was not a fun time. You guys just like to torture me. I know. It's entertainment, what can I say? So yeah, love the enormous ceiling with the constellations here. The chandeliers with exposed bulbs. The Apple Store. I mean, it is convenient to have the Apple Store here, though.
Your attention, please. All luggage and parcels must be attended at all times. Any items left unattended will be removed by and subject to search by the MTA police. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, Grand Central is an apt name for this place. We could have lost Grand Central, by the way. If you guys aren't aware, Penn Station used to have a very, very beautiful station above ground, and it was demolished. It was really a wonder of architecture. It was demolished, and that actually started the historical preservation movement, which led to Grand Central being saved. So I guess you could say it was a net good in the end, net positive, because if not for Penn Station being demolished, we might not have saved Grand Central. But they did build a new terminal above ground, Penn Station, called Moynihan Train Hall, which I think they did quite a good job with. I'm normally, like, pretty harsh on modern architecture, but I think they took a lot of good inspiration from the old station, so it's quite nice. The only downside in terms of streaming is that there's so much metal inside there, I think it messes with the signal. I always F. Every time I've ever entered Moynihan Hall, the stream Fs right away. Port Authority bus terminal needs a lot of help. They've been talking about renovations for the longest. Yeah, I don't. Were you the one who shared in Discord? I don't know if this was shared in Discord, but they are planning huge renovations to Port Authority. I mean, personally, I don't find Port Authority that bad, but there are a lot of problems with, like, bus congestion. The way that it was built wasn't really built for the number of buses that come and go every day. So it is nice to see them finally doing something. And it does look like the new bus terminal is going to be kind of like bright and airy and have more natural light coming in. So I do think it'll be a positive with the increased bus flow and the nicer terminal overall. I personally would like to see more successful, like, restaurants, fast food places, cafes inside of Port Authority. I mean, there are a few that have stood the test of time, but it's kind of hard to... I don't know, I feel like a lot of the little places that have opened up there have closed down. I think it's kind of hard to stay alive when you're competing with, like, Dunkin' Donuts. Everybody just goes to Dunkin' Donuts by default, or Starbucks, you know what I mean? Because it's easy, and you can order ahead of time and just pick it up when you're there. We're always on the go, so it has to be convenient. Whatever you put inside of Port Authority, I think has to be convenient. Like, you got to be able to grab and go. There's actually a bubble tea place that opened there. They opened a gongcha. But I use the word open very lightly because every time I've gone there, it's been closed. I actually don't know what they're doing with it. The old style information boards have long been replaced by these digital screens. But the ticket booths are pretty much as they were, aside from the credit card terminals. It's kind of pretty, actually. Is Juice Time still open, by the way? I don't know. I've been down in the area, but I don't think I've really... I've not really checked that block. One of these days I have to check and let you guys know if Juice Time is still around. Alright, I'm gonna walk out of this main concourse area. If it F's, just give it a couple of minutes. I'll walk outside. Hudson News. This place is a huge chain in these travel places. I actually wonder how many people, because you know, they have a lot of books and magazines, that's kind of their thing. I wonder how many people actually stop off to buy a book before they hop on the train. Oh, Juice Time has good reviews? Of course it does. It's Juice Time. Is any place associated with juice going to have bad reviews? I think not. I think not. I don't usually come down this way because it's just shops and I don't really have a need to shop. But interesting. Brooklyn Bloke. That's interesting. Oh. Fragrances? Okay. It's like a little market back here. No cheeses for me today. Oh, Moleskine. I love this brand, actually. They have pretty nice notebooks. Awesome. Aha. No, I had to have come down here before, because I remember this Cafe Grumpy. I remember this Cafe Grumpy. They had a pretty nice pour over, actually. Oh, alright, push. Alright, we're back outside. Let's see, where are we? 42nd and Lexington. Okay, so we're going more towards the east side. I don't know that there's much to see on the east side, to be honest. I think we'll stick around here. If anything, we'll head back over west. I think that makes more sense. Oh yeah, Grand Central Madison. I don't know if you guys know about this. This is a new level that's opened up in Grand Central, where a lot of the trains that came from like Long Island and would normally stop at Penn Station now come into Grand Central. But it's so deep underground. I would be curious to see it, but I very much doubt we're gonna have any reception down there. I think it is now officially like the deepest transit station in the city, period. Right under the Chrysler building, am I? Like I said, I have zero sense of direction. I have to see the building with my eyes to make sure. Oh, hey! Post office.
Yeah.
U.S. Postal Service Grand Central Station. Oh, interesting. Hold on, let me see. Oh, it looks pretty spacious, actually. Oh, hold on a second. Let me see if we don't F inside here. You all right getting that up?
No.
Okay. Oh wow. This is okay.
Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude.
Jesus. I was like, what is that noise? Web Center. Okay. Okay, so quite a few windows. I guess this is like a pickup. Definitely quieter than Shinjuku. Oh. Yeah, the post office is a very solemn affair here. Yeah, also the first time I've actually seen a postal police box booth. What can you do at self-service? Tells you right here. Ship packages, mail letters, upgrade services. I wonder what that means, upgrade services. Renew your P.O. box. Okay. Scan and pay for products. And buy pre-printed forever postage. Oh, pretty nice. Pretty nice self-service option. What is the postal police doing? I don't know. Well, nobody's in there right now, but it says parcels, briefcases, and bags are subject to search by the postal police. There don't seem to be any police at the moment, though. Forever postage? Yeah, the forever postage is... Oh, you can mail stuff here, too. They have different slots. Forever postage is... I saw one of the guys who works there. I think he was like the postmaster. He was staring at me, so I was... yeah, forever postage means you buy it. It's like, I think, slightly of the price of what the stamps are right now, but you can use them forever. So like, even if the first class mail price increases later on, you can still use those postal stamps. They're still good. They will not be rejected when you send mail. So that's the advantage of the forever stamps. Yeah. I myself prefer the forever stamps because I don't mail things that often, and so usually by the time I'm using one of these stamps, the cost has gone up. You can buy them and give them to your grandchildren as inheritance. Yeah. Listen, grandchild, I know that mailing letters is expensive nowadays. Oh, Grandpa, come on, nobody mails letters anymore. We all teleport now. Oh, there's a Tiger Sugar. They don't get void, but you gotta buy extra stamps. Yeah, that's how it used to be here. You would buy the stamps, and it's a certain postage, and if the price goes up, you add on extras, like 1 cent, 2 cent stamps. But now you can just buy the forever stamps, and they will continue working forever, which is a pretty nice feature. I mean, if you're like a business that sends a ton of bulk mail, then it probably doesn't make sense because you're always using up postage. But in that case, you would probably have a postal scale and a printer anyway, and get discounted postage. All right, so we are at 46th right now. I think let's continue upwards and, oh, what? Oh, fire truck. Yeah, let's continue upwards, and maybe we'll take a look around Rock Center. I gotta wonder what the next big subculture is going to be after comic books and anime. Like, these are gonna become Tower Records at some point. Yeah, I think there's always going to be a niche for these sorts of things, right? Like there are smaller record stores around now, usually independent shops. But yeah, these like the larger chains are probably going to go the way of the dodo eventually. Then again, I don't know, because I think a lot of people are getting fed up with the licensing restrictions with like digital books and movies and all that. Because, you know, if you buy the digital version, you don't really own it. And a lot of times they can just take it away from you whenever they want. If you happen to get like DRM-free ebooks from somewhere, that's an exception, because you can back them up however many times you want. But I think a lot of people do still prefer the physical versions for that reason. If they somehow resolve the like DRM and licensing restrictions issue, then at that point you might see the physical ones phase out, but never completely, you know. Vinyl actually had a resurgence, a bit of a resurgence too. Have you noticed collectible cards and trading card games have been popular again? Have they? I mean, I guess within my circles, I never really saw them go away. But you might be right. I think people do appreciate physical objects, tangible, you know, as opposed to having everything digital. I like the convenience of digital. I don't like that companies can take away the content whenever they like. I gotta be aware of my surroundings. By the way, guys, if you are not already in the Discord, !Discord, please join that and talk amongst yourselves. And I'm in there too occasionally, but usually just to make announcements these days. Oh my god. Mensch lumber. Everybody's got to go somewhere, right? Oh, Lord. Let me see. Do I have anything from Starbucks still? Oh, I think I did. I had like $2 left at Starbucks. All right. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember the last time I could get a scone. Oh, another Olenstein.
Made like 150 million.
Oh my god. Look at that bread.
It was an absolute rig of a boat. My first like feel about that.
That's what I like to see. Those look like lemon poppy muffins, which I love. Cinnamon social latte. Interesting. Get breakfast croissants. Every place is tempting me right now. Look at this. Oh my god. Look at that look at that bacon. All right, let me head over to Old. My god. Do you shop at Kinokuniya or Book Offs often? Not often, but I had a friend who worked at Book Off, and Kinokuniya I used to go sometimes for the sushi and whatnot, the nigiri, you know. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, that's right, there's a cafe on the second floor at Kinokuniya. Yeah. Yeah, I used to go mainly for the cafe. If I start buying books, I'm never gonna stop. That's like my vice, you know. I'll go in like, oh yeah, maybe I can get a book, and I'll come out with like 10 books. Godzilla merch and toys in the basement. Oh. Yeah, I guess there were some toys in the basement, weren't there? I always think of like the art supplies and stuff, and notebooks, right? Some magazines down there. I don't usually go to the basement. But yeah, that's cool. Godzilla. Did you see Godzilla -1? That's the newest one now, right? Hi. Is that, yeah, can I have a lemon poppy seed muffin, please? Just one? Yeah, just one.
That's it?
Yeah.
145 right over there.
Right over there? Okay. lemon poppy obtained was $4.45. Are we back? I think the signal in here is not great. I think the signal in here is not great. I'm gonna stay closer to the window. Oh, it's okay now? Okay. Yeah, I think the signal's like a little. Is it okay now by the window?
Here we go, money
Thank you very much for the $5 donation, Mr. German Post Office. Very much appreciated. All right. Let's enjoy a little, if I can get it out of the bag, lemon poppy muffin. I love these things. It's probably been out a while. It's a little bit dry now, but it's all right. Let me go grab a couple of napkins. I'll be right back.
Soft ice, 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 soft ice.
Excuse me. Is the TTS not coming through? Hold on a second. Oh. Your back is sweat. I know my back is sweat. I can feel my back is sweaty. It's terrible. Let me. Oh wait, I can't try TTS from here. Let me go from my phone. Yeah, I can feel my back is sweaty. It's really terrible. I hate it. But you know, the show must go on, as they say. You see the pattern from the backpack? Oh my god. Listen, I'm hot, okay? Had good timing to miss it. Oh, it did come through. Okay, good. All right. Looks like a Mickey Mouse sweat pattern. Jesus. Oh, Christ.
Mark C is addicted a tier 1 subscription
wow.
to leave.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark, for the tier 1 sub to win. I don't know if Wen's gonna I don't know if Wen's gonna come through here, but thank you. I really appreciate it. The speaker's right here. It's right here. And thank you very much again for that speaker, Mr. My speaker was a gift from Mr. Duran Post Office when he came here. So thank you very much, Mr. Duran. Mr. Duran Post. Why am I coughing? What is going on? Am I dying? It is okay. It is currently as loud as can be. I can't make it any louder than this. So if this isn't loud enough, I don't know what to do.
Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude, Europäisches Postgebäude.
I think that was pretty loud. You're choking on these nuts. My bad. Always choking on nuts. What can I say? Now we can hear. All right. Yeah, I was asking earlier. I think it cut out though. Don't eat the squid. Was your emote an old like Mac OS, like classic Mac OS emote? I'm pretty sure it is, right?
European Post Office, 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 European Post Office.
European Post Office. Where are we at? The European Post Office. We're at Olenstein, having a lemon poppy seed muffin and choking, apparently. We poisoned it. Nobody seems to care. Maybe they all have their noise-canceling headphones on now. Choking on balls, bruh. It was okay. Don't eat the squid. That's cool. I love those old Mac emotes. Bring back memories. Is it dry? It is a little dry, but I don't know why I'm coughing this much. It's terrible. My esophagus isn't working anymore. More sauce. We need more sauce. Make it a mess. Do you like carrot cake, apple pie? I like both. I'm a little more picky when it comes to apple pie. Carrot cake, I think, as long as it's not like overly excessively sweet, it's pretty hard to get it wrong. Apple pie, I'm a little pickier about. You know, I really like the sort of classic apple pie with the very crispy crust on the outside, big slices of apples in there. Yeah. Nothing to drink. I do. I have a Gatorade on me. Let me take a sip. So I have to read over the terms, but I may do one of these like game sponsorships, so that you guys can support me without actually having to spend your own money. So that may be coming soon. I'll let you know if it is. I have to read over the terms. I don't want to agree to anything and then like get surprised later on, but that might be coming. Juice needs a cold brew. I do need a cold brew. brain is so good right now. So good. Asked to be paid in forever stamps. Big brain move right there. They just keep appreciating in value. That's no good. Asked to be paid in gold. Ingots. Keep a couple in my safe. If the pandemic is anything to go by, maybe I should be asked to be paid in toilet paper. When shit hits the fan, everybody's gonna need toilet paper. Maybe bottles of water. Satisfying. Let's people watch for a bit. One of the favorite activities of New Yorkers is people watching. Because there's just always people. You know? Hey, Mood Boosted, thank you very much for the follow. Where are you tuning in from? So, I'm choking again. Welcome to Juice Street. NYC, of course, of course. Not anything less. Thank you very much for tuning in, Mood Boosted. Very much appreciate it. Stream. Try very hard to do New York City IRL streams, but don't always succeed. So, you know, sometimes it's home gaming and that sort of thing. But I love to show people around. I'm always doing it. Every time, like, friends or new people come to New York, I'm like, yeah, I'll give you a tour, no problem. So, and here I am. Granted, more of a Queens girl myself. Okay. What's your favorite part of Queens? And why? Have you been to San Diego before? I have been to San Diego at least once. Actually, it was with Eileen. You guys know Eileen. Eileen is my friend and my emote artist. Yeah, so I did go with Eileen, but I don't feel like there was really that much to do. I was kind of bored, to be honest. The one place that I really liked in San Diego was their park, which had a lot of people selling their like handcrafted items, which again I do like that sort of thing. And it was a very pretty area, so I enjoyed. But we also didn't have a ton time to really explore. So I love Long Island City. It's so pretty. Oh, Long Island City. Yeah, Long Island City has had a bit of a renaissance because just a few short years back, when I used to go to LIC, it was still very industrial, right? A lot of like warehouse type places. I used to intern at a band rehearsal studio there, believe it or not, which is to this day one of my favorite jobs / internships. I loved that place so much. You know, maybe I should get in touch with the guy, see if he's still there. I could do that for work. Even though in the morning I had to do grunt work, I powder the carpets, clean off the microphones, check all the equipment. I love that stuff so much. But Long Island City has been changing, right? It's like last I heard, it's become very like dog friendly. For instance, a lot of dog parks out there now. Are they doing stuff along like waterfront or something? I don't know. But that's what I haven't been back to Long Island City in a long time. I do for I'm a software which I but the market is tough right now. The market is really, really tough. And frankly, I don't mind doing any sort of work. I worked as a janitor for a school over the summer. I don't mind putting in an honest day's work. I don't mind effort. I probably would. I don't know. I had oh, we effed. Yeah, signal's a bit in and out here. I might want to go back outside. I'm back? Okay. Oh, more of a sysadmin. Okay, yeah, I used to do sysadmin stuff too back in the day. You've been doing that for a while? Town largely. I did like hiking at the Anzo Borrego Desert though. Not far away from the city. Oh, interesting. Maybe I have to go to San Diego for the hikes. That California does have beautiful nature. I tell people that all the time. I am like, if you haven't been to the West Coast, like the number one thing to know about the West Coast, this is a big part of the reason people love it. Gorgeous. Like nature out there is just gorgeous. I'm going to toss out my trash and then we're going to get out of here because the signal is kind of up and down. Oh, you know what? On second thought, before I leave, I should probably hit the restroom. So I'm going to put stream in privacy mode for a bit, and I'll be with you guys in like 5 minutes, so just hang tight. Sent 100 bits. Thank you very much, big boy. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'll never do that again. It's like Amityville? Oh. Are you're talking about you're talking about the one with the turret over there? You guys are nuts. I'm about to turn off channel point redeems. Ugh. Oh. Okay, I was not kidding when I said I have to pee, so be right back.
Oh my god! Wait, wait! I didn't even realize what this was before. What the hell is this? What is this? I think it's TOS. I think this pin should go on my sailor outfit.
Oh no. Nico can't catch a break with the weather. Ah, very nice. Yeah. European Post Office and the American Post Office. This side before. It's actually a lot nicer, I think, than trying to see it from the city. The city gets really, really crowded, but here there are some nice spots. But yeah, okay, so I've shown you before, this is a 24-hour bakery.
Post GB Oot gifted 39
subscriptions. Thank you very much for, oh what?
Subscriptions to the community.
No way! No! Oh shit. Okay, well, I guess we are doing a Japanese schoolgirl sailor uniform cosplay stream. Okay. I'm a man of my word. I will make it happen. Wow.
Okay. Bro, I don't have enough dollar bills, man.
Oh, New York. New York, New York. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray. Treacherous. Thank you very much for the follow, Judd4242. Where are you tuning in from? Good to see you here. Wow. I actually wasn't sure I was going to make that. I didn't think it was going to feel like a balance beam, but it kind of did. Thank you, Sir Chivalric, for the follow. Where are you tuning in from? Cotton candy, yum. Yes, gotta get that sugar in the winter time. There was actually somebody selling. Now, darkness. We back? Not yet. Back. Okay, nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was like, if I don't use the bathroom before I leave, I'm gonna regret it. All right, let's continue uptown. I'm pretty sure we were walking uptown. Yes, we are. All right. So let me go over towards the west. Oh, muted myself. here we have the Waldorf Astoria, which is being destroyed. Hello, Shamaron 36. How are you doing today? Welcome to Juice Chat. We are in New York City, in Midtown Manhattan right now. Where are you tuning in from? The Waldorf Astoria.
Walking over probably when they get here early. That's probably what it is. They might be getting out of the
Ooh, nice breeze. Where's that coming from? That's nice. From Turkey, welcome in. Welcome in, my friend from Turkey. What are you up to today? Is it end of day for you? It must be, right? Let's see. Okay, Park Avenue, end of day. Okay. So this is relaxing stream time. Well, I hope you find our little tour around New York City interesting and relaxing. What is that? What the heck is that? Do you see this? Is it an art installation? Is it a collaboration? What is going on? Does anyone know? I have no idea. Reminds me of Elmo. Yeah, that was my first thought too. It looks like Elmo, but it's clearly not. Oh, relax too much, thanks. Oh. I'm gonna have to look that up. Pink Elmo on Park Avenue. Or maybe somebody can look that up right now. What is the Pink Elmo on Park Avenue? Okay, I am going in the right direction. Good. Couldn't come to USA, but I can watch here. Well, that's a big part of the reason I do this. Is so that if you can't make it over here, you can at least get an idea of what it's like. Always want to come to the USA. Well, hopefully you can one day. If I can, I will come there for university. Ah. Do you have a particular... Yeah, good luck. Do you have a subject in mind that you want to study? Okay, we can update the trip counter. Exclamation trip plus. Hold on. Oh, I've definitely tripped more than 5 times. I've definitely tripped more than 5 times now, but I think we didn't count all of them. All right. Oh, you're an art student. Very nice. Very nice. You know, I recently had the pleasure of meeting a couple of artists from Taiwan, and we hung out and had a great time here. Want to be a fashion designer? Amazing. Well, New York is one of the top places for fashion, you know, and maybe not always out on the streets. I'm certainly, I mean, look at me, I dress like a bum. Got my free t-shirts. Want to come here for a job? Yes. Well, there are certainly lots of opportunities here. Twitch streamer Kana Gang has a t-shirt by that artist. Wish I could remember. Oh. If you remember the artist, you'll let me know. Kana Gang. I'm not sure. We have lots of art exhibits here, and we have a fashion school here too. Yep. Dude, I ordered shoes and it got canceled when it was supposed to arrive today. Oh no. Oh no. I hope you still have some shoes to wear. It wasn't like an urgent thing. Yeah, you know, I've seen Kana before. I just I wasn't sure what artist I thought I might remember, but I don't really watch Kana Gang. That artist is called Cause. He's known for his designer vinyl tee and some of those blind boxes. Interesting. Cause. Where, in New York? Oh, yeah. Yeah, in New York we have, we call it FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology. I do, but I was intending on using it both for this weekend and also for SD. Oh man, that sucks. Last minute cancellation. So were you trying to get a nice pair of like hiking shoes? Just regular walking shoes? Okay. Yeah, to be honest, I need a new pair of walking shoes too. Did you guys? I should show you my sneaker. Hold on a second. Cause Brian Donnelly was born 1974 in Jersey City, New Jersey. Wow. Do you see the state of my sneakers? That is thread. It's sewn up front. It's sewn on the side. It's like coming apart. I've been wearing these sneakers down for so long now. I also need a new pair of walking shoes. That's my shoes too. Yeah. Yeah, until they can't be fixed anymore. That's how long I'm going to be wearing these shoes. I want to have my brand, but everyone says that's so hard. Well, it is hard, but if you know that it's hard and you still want to do it, I say go for it, especially while you're young and have the energy, you know what I mean? Because like once you get older, you have more obligations, you have less energy. I think if you want to really like explore and be entrepreneurial and try to do your own thing, do it while you're young. Absolutely. Take the leap. Knowing the right people also helps massively. Oh, of course. You know, you have to, it's all about connections at the end of the day. The right people can really, really help you out. Beautiful church here, by the way. This is St. Patrick's Cathedral. Oh, I was saying earlier, but I trailed off and completely forgot about it. If you look at the old renderings of the New York skyline, in the old days, the tallest things, the beacons in the city, used to be the churches. And then we learned to build skyscrapers, and now the churches you can barely see in the skyline. Kind of interesting. Do you also darn your socks like Father Mackenzie and Eleanor Rigby? I do, some socks I do fix, but I did a few years back buy these socks. I did a few years back buy these socks that have a lifetime guarantee, and I've tested that out. They're like 7 to 10 years old, these pairs of socks. I've sent them in on a warranty claim, and they have sent me new socks. Darn tough. I love the brand. Not sponsored. I wish I were. But I love the brand. They're not the cheapest socks, but with the lifetime guarantee, you've got free socks for life, man. Like, it's amazing. Easy to create a brand, but difficult to make it work. Well, yeah, I mean, like creating the assets, you know, that's more of like the grunt work, but will it actually sell, right? Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult getting a business, getting a brand off the ground in the first place. Gothic period work. Yeah. Look at that tower. That steeple there. Saks Fifth Avenue, by the way, they had a really grand Christmas display. They had a really grand Christmas display right across from, normally the giant Christmas tree would be right over there. So we're at Rockefeller Center right now. I'm gonna cross the street. Sorry, took a few minutes out with Ria, was going to bed. Nice to see you out and about again. Oh, nice to see you here, Phil. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the donation earlier. I really, really appreciate it. You know, always appreciate your presence in this chat. You're such a nice guy. I hope you guys have a good night and have fun, whatever you're planning to do tomorrow. Take care, Phil. Thanks for stopping by today. How are the rents there? Extremely expensive, I'm sorry to say. At this point, you're looking at like $5,000 US a month for what, like a one-bedroom apartment? This building here is La Maison Française. You can see it right on the corner here. Oh, you're still here. Ria's working early tomorrow, so was saying goodnight to her. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were heading off. Thanks for hanging around, Phil. And on this side, we have the British Empire building, right? So, La Maison Française and the British Empire building. And then these gardens are called the Channel Gardens. Why? English Channel, between the French and British buildings. The good old British Empire, yes. Thank you so much for the follow, Shamaron36, really appreciate it. So if you guys didn't know, this was the site of the first botanical gardens in the United States. And today they are the Channel Gardens. There's not a single piece of trash on the ground. How nice. Well, I should tell you, not every part of New York is like this. But yes, it is quite clean over here. The last part of the British Empire was Hong Kong, and what a mess we made of that, handing it over to Beijing. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. No going back now. New York City is the most expensive city in the East Coast, if not all of America. Yep. New York and San Francisco, by far, most expensive cities. Although I would say Boston is pretty expensive too. So there is Prometheus. Prometheus, who brought fire to human beings in the form of technology. John D. Rockefeller Jr., man of the people. Yeah. I wish Turkey is like that, but it is not. Well, New York City, New York City is a very mixed bag. I mean, you have some really clean areas like this, but then there's definitely, there's trash right there. You can kind of see a little, but there's good and bad. There's good and bad in the city. Fun fact, my hometown in the UK, Warrington, actually now has a considerably large community of Hong Kong folk escaping the grasp of Beijing. Some of the nicest people I've ever met. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad they were able to settle in over there. That's really cool. I mean, sad that they had to escape their home, but, 10 pieces of garbage fall every step you take. Oof. Yeah, not good. Not good. Didn't Prometheus die in a waterfall of black DNA goo? That's a movie reference, isn't it? So here is Prometheus. And you can see there is a little inscription here on the back. Prometheus, teacher in every art, brought the fire that hath proved to mortals means to mighty ends. Is the Sea Grill restaurant still down there at Rockefeller? I interned there for a bit a long while ago. Good question. I couldn't tell you for sure. I'm kind of reluctant to go inside just because the signal always drops out when I'm down here. Let me see if I can see like a list of restaurants out here. Oh, there's an arcade here too. It's kind of nice. Okay, no list here. A lot of people in HK consider themselves fundamentally British, so when our phased handover to China came into full effect, they were more than happy to move to the UK. What is alarming is how home security minded they are. They know there are Chinese spies in the UK, and they're all super paranoid about it. Yeah, it's unfortunate that you kind of have to like think about watching your back all the time. Are you carrying a portable router or just cellular? Just cellular. Just cellular, using the phone's connection directly. Is that in any mythology? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, Greek mythology. Prometheus. Hold on, you said Sea Grill Restaurant, right? Netgear Nighthawk 5G router, well above budget. Well, I'm gonna stick with this for now. Excuse me. Do you know if the Sea Grill Restaurant is still down here? The Sea Grill. Never seen that one? Okay, maybe it closed down. Oh, thank you. All right, the security guy doesn't know about Sea Grill, so maybe it's closed. Ria and I are thinking about doing some streaming over here in Japan. Cool to know that cell signal is good enough to do it. Yeah. Well, Japan, I mean, cell phone coverage these days is very, very good in Japan, I think. So. Oh, the rink shop. Oh, there's little bits. Oh, Daytona. They got the Daytona USA racing cabinets. Anybody remember those? Has anybody here played Daytona USA at the arcade? Really classic Sega racer. I'm going to head up and around so we can see that building back there. I don't know how well you can make it out from over here, but that up there is Zeus. Interesting how Zeus is kind of looking down on Prometheus. So that is 30 Rock, where Zeus is at the entrance. My father definitely knew there. Oh, here, or you mean, or Greek mythology? I had a snake called Zeus when I was a teenager, a red-tailed boa. Oh, a red-tailed boa. How big do those get? Oh, what is this? I'm kind of curious about the drink stand here. I hate Zeus. Oh no. Well, there he is. Oh, your dad knew the game. Oh, I see. Yeah, Daytona is a classic. The Sea Grill at Rockefeller closed in 2019, replaced by some other restaurant. Ah, I see. Red-tailed boa, not as big as a common boa. We'll post a pic in Discord. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at that later. Oh, he never liked mythology or history? Interesting. Hello. What is this exactly?
So we have custom drinks. These two are, this is a lemonade with mango, pineapple, and mango jellies.
Ooh.
This is a green tea with mango and lime. These two are starry-based sodas with, which is basically Pepsi version of Sprite. This one has blue raspberry and watermelon, and this one is pineapple and cherry. We are currently sold out of this one, though.
Oh, that's the one I was thinking about, actually.
Sorry.
Okay, well, maybe I'll try this. You said it was, what?
Starry with pineapple and cherry.
With pineapple and cherry. Okay, yeah, I'll give that one a try. Sorry, how much are these?
This is going to be $6.80.
Oh, $6.80. Oh, maybe never mind then. Sorry. Never mind. I'm going to spend Sorry, I'm not going to spend $7 on a can of soda. Yeah, New York City pricing, love it. Yeah, I was like, no, absolutely not. Everyone says it's so hard to learn history. It's so easy to me. Maybe I'm NBC. Used to be CDs of Warcraft games. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Well, history is hard if you're not interested in it. I happen to be interested nowadays. But when I was in school, I thought it was the driest subject ever. Rip off. I know. $7 for a soda. That's crazy. That is crazy. I would have expected like 3, maybe even 4, and that's already pushing it. But $7? Crap. No. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. This live makes you feel like an NPC. Am I the main character then? You know what I bet? I bet that lady just used that soda stream machine and added fruit juice, and that was that. I wouldn't be surprised. But like, come on, $7. Make everyone study history before the history exam. If it weren't for me, they would all have failed the course. Oh, you saved their grades, sir. We are living in your world and we're all just watching. We're all NPCs. Oh no. I'm talking to a bunch of NPCs. What's going on? Do people ever stare at you for streaming? All the time. But I don't care. It's fine. You know, some people are just interested, curious. I'm sure some people are judging, but like, whatever. You know, you can't make everyone happy. You can't make everybody happy. I will say, I think for the most part, when people are watching me stream, I think a lot of people are actually interested and like either want to know what I'm doing or like want to be on camera. There are a lot of people who are like very open about that sort of thing, but obviously not everywhere, and there are places that don't want you filming inside and that sort of thing. Mixed bag at the end of the day. Teacher's speech is like a lullaby. You want sleep when you listen to him. Oh, I know how that is. I've had plenty of those teachers. And then the opposite was, I had a physics teacher who was so full of energy. Like, if you started falling asleep, which I did sometimes, he would come over and like slap the desk. He'd be like, come up. Because you are the main character. Oh god. Now I'm going to be more self-conscious. I'm the main character. So, there's these older buildings, the early 20th century, they very often had art. At least the bigger business buildings had art on them, and the art was related to the purpose of the building. So this is a news building, or at least it was when it was built. And so this metal sculpture is called News, appropriately enough. And this is actually carved out of stainless steel, believe it or not. It's interesting, right? It doesn't look like stainless steel. You wouldn't normally think you can do this kind of thing with stainless steel. This is Isamu Noguchi is the artist. 5 reps body weight or 15-second hold. Oh. Okay, which one do you want? 5 body weight or 15-second hold? Notorious immediately wants to see Plank. And a 1 minute Plank. Okay. Dealer's choice. Okay. You just work out in public? Yes. I do want to find a place to play. I mean, I guess the streets are technically clean enough to plank here, but I still feel kind of... What was the closest park? You know what? I might as well. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Lotus Bluma. Oh my god, okay. I can't want my... Alright, I'm gonna go over. There is a public plaza. I'm gonna walk over to it. There are some like benches I can use over there. Or chairs or something. I think it was this way. It's probably not the weirdest thing to happen in New York City today. It's definitely not the weirdest thing to happen in New York City. I guarantee you it's not. There were benches at Rockefeller? Oh, do you mean in the gardens? I don't think there was an empty one though. It was pretty full. Unless I plank over some people who are sitting there. Which is a little invasive. Excuse me, can I plank over you for a moment? I'll just be a minute. There's a public plaza in front of the, I believe it's the Fox News building. So let's go over there. Let's go plank in front of Fox News. In today's news stories, a man from New Jersey planking on random benches in the city. Fox News, faux news. Juice, I've always wanted to visit Florida, but if Ria and I came to New York, would you be our guide? Gladly. Gladly. I will take you around anywhere you'd like to go here. Anywhere the subway can reach. Or buses. Buses are fine too. Somebody's hurt over there. The cops are with her right now. This way. All right, I think this could work. I think this could work. Well, this is the, no, Fox is over on the other side. This is Chase Building. Yeah. These buildings are doable. I might be able to on the edge of that fountain over there. Let's see. Let's have a look. Oh, ambulance is coming. All right, I think this is doable. I think we can make it work. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Next to Prometheus. Let me put my bag down here and hope nobody decides to kick it into the water. All right, so my choice for the first one. So I'm gonna do 5 squats, and then I'm gonna do a minute plank. All right. All right. I hope person is okay. Their ambulance is always driving stupidly slowly past the apartment. I hope I never have to take a Japanese ambulance. Oh no. All right, plank time. Let me get Lotus Bluma up for us. Congrats, you overcame your anxiety. 1 minute. 1 minute, right? Okay. All right. Getting ready. 1 minute. Here we go.
Als die rote Sonne in Japan versagte, rot wie Morgen war dein Mund der versprach, Worte, die ich nie mehr im Leben vergaß, europäisches Postgebäude, 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 europäisches Postgebäude,
30 seconds. Ah. 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. 1 minute plank.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit.
It's like a European post office rave. Oh my goodness. Ambulances here make so much noise, drive slower than every other vehicle. I'm used to British ambulances ritzing it through traffic with haste. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for the TTS routine, Mr. German Post Office. Let me fix my camera here. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So let's... I had to take a drink of my Gatorade. I'm really thirsty right now. Hold on a sec. Woo.
Calm
nose. Welcome in. I'm blue, da ba bee da ba da, and da ba bee da ba da. Welcome in, Calm Nose. Welcome to Juice Stream. We are in New York City. We're in Midtown right now, close to Rockefeller Center, which we just saw, and Radio City Music Hall, which is diagonally across the street over there. So we're just taking a nice stroll around Midtown today. I'm blue, I was green, I would die. Yeah, aren't the like official lyrics "Dabba bee, dabba die"? But if I was green, I would die. Is what everybody heard. No way, I'm here too. What do you mean here? You mean here in Midtown? Here in Midtown Manhattan? Nice. Are you out and about as well? Oh, you know, I hurt my back earlier. I already forgot when I hurt my back, but I'm feeling it now. A few blocks away. Oh, wow. Okay, well, if you happen to catch me here, you are very welcome to say hello. I enjoy interacting with people. So, in my office bathroom, taking a shit. Well, thank you for that announcement. Oh my god. All right, well, I wouldn't want to disturb your office shit. We all know how important it is to shit on company time. Stick it to the man, you know. Okay. Hey, I'm taking a shit here. You know, not far-fetched in the city, actually. You never know these days. Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. That's right. That's right. It is what it is. Yeah, so here's at 1221. Oh, that's the Fox News building over there, I think. They have the ticker on the outside. What's at 1220? I feel like 1221 feels familiar. What's over here? That Bank of America, maybe? Yeah, see, there it is. There it is. Yep, News Corporation. That's right. That's the building right there. You never know these days. Yeah, things have deteriorated, haven't they? Indeed they have. Indeed they have. There have been, maybe TMI for stream, but there's more than one occasion where I saw a pile of shit on the street somewhere, and I was like, I'm not sure if that's a dog or a human. You know, it's just... But, you know, I mean, look, I would say it's not quite as bad as the media sometimes makes it out to be. Like, you're not just going to come out on the street and get shot or stabbed or whatever, you know. Oh, trust me, I've seen that way too much poop. Yeah. The contemporary world is my argument against Darwinism. We are not evolving as a species. Well, you could say we are We are selecting for the bottom of the barrel. You know what I mean? I definitely think there is less of an emphasis nowadays on actual competence. I see it in all levels of corporations and government. It's just people don't know what they're doing, don't know that, you know, there's this channel on YouTube, if you ever get a chance to watch, this guy Louis Rossman, and he started off doing like Mac repair videos on YouTube, but nowadays he talks a lot about things like right to repair and government and lobbying and all this stuff. And he actually recorded his calls with the New York City government, the tax office, like trying to get something resolved. And the level of incompetence is like truly unbelievable. He literally said to them, okay, you're telling me as a business owner that I'm not in compliance. So how do I get in compliance? Like, what actually is the law? What do I have to do? And the person did not know. They literally don't know their own laws. It's crazy. So I think that's a big part of it too, is just the level of incompetence is way too high. Put it this way, I'm happy to no longer reside in the UK. It's a mess. Yeah. There's a lot of things I like about New York, but I also very often think about getting away. It's a perpetual love-hate relationship. Oh, excuse me. All right. Now, remember my terrible sense of direction, but I believe if we walk down this way, we will be in Times Square proper. Harold and Miriam Steinberg Center for Theater. Yes, we are right by the theater district as well. Broadway, as some of you may know. All of the musicals and plays. This is one of the things that you can only get in New York. You won't see the amount of shows or the level of talent anywhere else. The law is fluid. The legal system represents what is most profitable for the legal system at any given time. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's all self-interest at the end of the day. Both individual self-interest and the interests of the group, whatever the group happens to be. I've never been to a show. Oh, really? We should go one of these days. We should plan a Broadway show. I want to get some money. London has a lot of shows too, but I'd rather go to New York than London. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I know the West End is London's version of Broadway, right? Or maybe I should say it the other way around, because the West End probably started before Broadway, right? I thought that's only things guys with girlfriends do. You know, you're not entirely wrong. You're not entirely wrong. My brother never saw a Broadway show until he got with his current, his wife now. I remember thinking to myself, I was like, wow, he's watching Broadway shows? She's broadening his his worldview, his experiences. If you ever get a show going, I would happily be part of it. All right, time to put on our own production of Rent. You know, I actually kind of tried that in the past. I brought lyric sheets and I tried to get everyone to sing Seasons of Love. It was going okay for a while, but then it descended into chaos, and I was like, all right. I only had to go to a Broadway show because I took a required theater class in college. Ah, I see. I voluntarily went into a theater program when I was in high school, and as part of that, I got to see my first Broadway show, which at the time was Rent. And as soon as I left the theater, I was already singing the songs. Like, they stuck with me. And that's how I really first fell in love with theater. So yeah, I love being able to see musicals. It's really wonderful. All right, now we're in. All right, so we're gonna be a little busy here. I am a multi-instrumentalist. If I can help in any way, I will. Thank you, Phil. Yeah, Phil has posted some of his music stuff on his not on the Japan Instagram, right? Your earlier Instagram. Oh, someone's playing something? Oh, apparently, yes. Let's see. The worst part of that theater class, I had to pay for my own tickets. What? To all the Broadway shows, and I was supposed to go to all the ones my professor said to go watch. That's not right. Come on. You're required to go to a show for class, and they're going to make you pay for it. Broadway shows are not cheap, unless you get like a lottery or something. I think requiring students to go to shows and then having their grade depend on it is, yeah, that's not cool. There literally was test questions on all the Broadway shows. I had 2 whole albums on Spotify, but it costs more than it earns unless you're a big artist. Ah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, no, I remember I've listened to your stuff on Spotify before. It's really good. If you haven't, what the hell? People are just rolling into the intersection. Like, we have the walk signal and they're just rolling into the intersection. I don't understand. It's like as soon as you get into the Times Square area, people just forget how to drive. There is a show happening right now. Oh. Oh, looks like breakdance probably. I had to yell at a car last night because it was rolling into the walkway as I was crossing the street. Zero awareness, dangerous driver. Yeah. Ban this man, Notorious. Is Notorious here? I can try to ban him too. Thank you.
What do you do? No! I didn't like that. One more round of phones over, no more. Everybody!
they finish, you go dance too. Yeah. If I try to pull that off, I'm gonna break my wrist for sure. Breakdancing was an Olympic sport this year. Oh God, that meme, that breakdance meme from the Olympics. Oh my God, what a mess. I can do that rolling around on the floor, easy peasy. Yeah, easy peasy, right? Oh, there's a Popeyes here now? Wait, was that always there, or did I just ignore it? I know the McDonald's was there. I don't remember Popeyes being there. I don't think they're local. I can tell because they have their shirts off. Do people not take their shirts off here? As a kid, I used to. Evidently, after this year, the Olympics is a mess. That doesn't surprise me. Oh, something here smells like sewage. That is a big ass bear. Look at that. You don't see too many shirtless people here. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. As a kid in Brooklyn, I used to go around shirtless all the time. I didn't really think anything of it. But yeah, I guess in general, New Yorkers tend not to be shirtless. Gotta go to sleep now. I hope we don't have to wait 3 months until next stream. Well, remember, there is TwitchCon, so there's definitely going to be another stream within a month. But no, I will try to stream again next week as well. So thank you for coming, as usual, Mr. Drew Post Office. Thank you for buying my lemon poppy muffin today. And have a good night. I will see you next time. See you later, Mr. German Post. All right, so yes, Times Square proper, you can see up there. That's where the New Year's ball drop happens. The ball, of course, is dropped already. Oyasumi nasai. But yes, Times Square is essentially just gigantic billboards everywhere. Lots of noise, lots of people wanting to take your money. This is why New Yorkers tend to avoid it like the plague. But it's definitely a sight to see if you're here in the city. It's something to experience at least once. Oh, ambulance is stuck. An emergency. All right, let's cross. Cross, 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 cross. Oh my. The billboards here are work hours pretty much whatever I want them to be as long as I get the deadline in time, but most of my work still comes from the UK. See, that's the kind of arrangement I want. I really kind of despise this, like, your butt has to be in a seat from 9 to 5 every day, if that's not necessary for the job being done, you know what I mean? Well, that's good. That seems to be a pretty good arrangement that you have. A beer garden. All right. No beer for me. I'm staying away from the alcohol.
Look at Paul.
So I used to work literally like a block away from here, and this, I hated it, by the way, having to commute through Times Square every morning, but I would often come to this Starbucks first thing in the morning for a coffee, maybe a little breakfast sandwich. Looks like it's closed for now. They're renovating it, so well, this Starbucks has been around for a long time. It's nice, I earn GBP, but now I pay tax here. Tax here is more favorable than the UK. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's funny, like, it's interesting how relative everything is, because, like, you're from the UK and you're saying the tax is favorable in Japan, but, like, for a lot of Japanese who have been there for many years, they complain that the taxes have been going up and up and up. So from their perspective, the taxes have been, you know, getting worse and worse. But from your perspective, it's like, this is amazing. But as the months go by, the more I have to look at earning in yen. So things are good now, but perhaps not for much longer. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I want to sit somewhere. All the tables are taken. Oh, maybe that table isn't. Hello, we are in NYC in December. Oh, nice. Hey, King Cool, long time no see. New York in December, that's awesome. How long are you going to be here? What do you plan to do? December is a nice time. I mean, any time is a nice time to to come to New York, but winter time in particular, all the Christmas stuff is beautiful.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh. We stay 1 week and one in Westport. Okay, okay. Oh, a week in the city. Okay, I think a week is at least a good enough amount of time to get, like, all the major spots. Yeah. So this is a college campus now. Huh. Things do keep changing. My tax in the UK would be 20%, but here is 10%. I'm looking into new streams of revenue, which would allow me to continue earning pounds and dollars. Yeah, that's the ideal. That is the ideal. You know, I think let's take a walk. Let's take a walk back over to Bryant Park, because I really need to sit down. Whew. Oh, the breeze is really nice right now, though. Staying in Jersey City. Oh, interesting. Did you find a cheaper hotel there? Yeah, a lot of parts of Jersey City are expensive, but there are a few where you can get cheaper hotels. Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah, because just across the river, I thought by default that Jersey would be cheaper for hotel stays, but I was looking at Hoboken. I know Hoboken is normally like on the expensive side, but I didn't expect that the hotel would be $900 a night. And there's only one hotel in Hoboken, so that's probably a big part of the reason why too. If you want a hotel in Hoboken, you really don't have any other choice. Yeah, people who earn in yen really struggle at the moment. My wife, being Japanese, earns in yen. I hope together we can get away from that. Yeah, it's really hard to escape the rat race. It's, if you manage to do it, it makes you one of the fortunate few. I too wish I could escape the rat race, but for the time being, I really could use some stability, so I might go back into a job. $900, yes, $900 a night in Hoboken. I was flabbergasted. I was flabbergasted. I didn't even expect New York prices to be that. And as a matter of fact, you still can find cheaper hotels in the city. More expensive than they used to be. Like, it's really hard to find a hotel for $200 or under now. But you can still find some places. That's like $900. That's insane. Like, for that price, they better be wiping my ass for me, Just come to the toilet after I'm done, hey, sir. Stability has its pros and cons. Stability here especially means selling your soul. I get that sense, yeah, in Japan. Being a salaryman does not seem fun at all. Yeah, I know that the work culture is starting to change, slowly over time in Japan, but I still feel like it would be difficult for me to adjust to that. So I don't know, if I came to Japan one day and wanted to stay long term, I don't think I could work for a company there, unless maybe like a foreign company. Listen, I've never been to Hawaii, but I hear they got some high-class hotels there. And I didn't even know that class existed. Yeah. Well, I mean, the same is true of here. Like, you could stay at, I don't know how much the Plaza is nowadays, but back in the day, you were looking at, like, in the tens of thousands of dollars a night for a room at the Plaza was, like, New York's ultra-luxury hotel. So, there's definitely a lot of variety in places you can stay. From the very rundown side of the highway motel types of things, all the way up to like we've got a pool and a grand banquet hall, and you know what I mean. See, if I had come out yesterday when it was really, really hot, I would have dropped dead already, because I'm super tired. It's not even that hot today. At least the sky's looking a little better than it did before. I was kind of worried it was going to rain. Mia decided a while ago to only work for foreign companies. Her current job is okay, but not to the standard I was used to in the UK. I hope I can help her escape that soon. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I hope you both end up in a good position, you know, where you don't really have to worry about money and you're not selling your soul. That's kind of the ideal, right? Waffles and dingus. Definitely not getting diabetes today. But it is good, I will say. Waffles and dingus is really nice when your sweet tooth kicks in. So the lawn here is closed. So many guys in your stream today look like assassins. Wait, really? I haven't even noticed. Are people giving me like stank eye? Is that they're ready to murder me? How are you? I'm all right. I'm all right. You know how life is. It's got its ups and downs. I'm just trying to survive, man. But I got a roof over my head. I've got some food to eat, you know. Can I really complain at the end of the day? How you been, King Cool? We can't... Oh. We can't sit on the lawn today because it's closed, but we can sit in front of the lawn. Be right back in a couple of minutes. Okay, Notorious. Do what you need to do. A lot of work, but it's okay. Well, you know, I mean, look, at the end of the day, there's always something you can complain about. But, you know, if you got work and you've got a roof over your head, you're doing pretty well for yourself, you know. That's the way I try to think about it nowadays. Bryant Park, by the way, is one of the best places for people watching. Lots of folks coming out here. I like to watch people's body language and then try to imagine what kind of conversation they're having. You have a little bit of Gatorade here. Oh, I'm thirsty. Lunch or drinks at Sunrise Market? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't mind just grabbing something from Kinokuniya either. I am glad that they brought revolving sushi to Jersey City. But I'm also glad they didn't put it too close to me, because that would be really dangerous. You know, I feel like with revolving sushi, You always go in with like a number in your head. You're like, all right, I'm not going to spend more than $20 on sushi. And then by the end of it, you're just like, one more piece, one more piece, one more piece. And then you spent $40 before you know it. Fun fact, lawns came from rich people demonstrating how they could afford to set aside so much land purely for grass. Grass is a fairly difficult crop to keep well maintained. That is true. That is true. I myself do prefer native plant gardens. But I will say it is nice to have the lawn here in the park. You know, it's just nice to like sit out in the grass in the summer. But this actually gets redone all the time. Like, it gets reseeded before the springtime, but in the wintertime, they convert this whole thing into winter markets and an ice skating rink. So the lawn disappears every year. It disappears and then it comes back. Which is probably a lot in maintenance and costs. But as far as like people's own homes, I definitely think a more worthwhile investment would be either a native plant garden or actually like planting some crops. You know, my parents used to do. We had a little patch of soil at my house back in Brooklyn, and my parents used to used to plant tomatoes, zucchini. My dad had a fig tree. We had a peach tree in the backyard as well. So we did actually have some productive plants in our yard. I guess those little shops around the park are open year-round. Yeah, there's a couple of them that are open year-round, like Waffles and Dingas, the one you saw when we came in. Joe and Coffee on the other side. Some of them are permanent fixtures, yes. But in the wintertime, like, so right now you see how you have like those plants in the back. You got benches and plants, and like in the wintertime, all of that area would be replaced by these little like tents or kiosks. So they have some that just come around for the winter time, and then there's a handful of them that are open year-round. I feel like being in the city for so long, it's easy to forget or not notice the grandeur of like all these skyscrapers surrounding you. It's really impressive what we've managed to achieve. Oh, no, see, that is part of the Bryant Park Hotel with the black brick and the gold trim. I don't have a garden here. I missed my garden back in the UK. My front garden was just stones, but back garden I had many herbs and vegetable crops, plus an apple tree and a plum tree. But had to let all that go when I moved to Japan. Well, you're probably, are you in a more urban area now? Do you have space for a garden where you are? It's probably not high on your list of priorities anyway, I assume. I'm sure you have a lot more stuff to do, settling in and traveling and whatnot. I would actually like to do a little garden in my home in Jersey now, but okay, so yeah, Tokyo. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure, but I thought I remembered you saying Tokyo. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely no space for gardens in Tokyo. Yep. No. Not unless you're like super rich and have like a rare piece of like land. But even then, I'm not so sure. Yeah. Tokyo, absolutely no way. No way in Tokyo. Yeah, I'd like to plant a little something in my house in Jersey, but that's another thing that's like, it's so far down on my list of priorities. Ah, interesting question. Yeah, you have more lawn space in Brooklyn or in New Jersey? It's a little hard to say because in Jersey right now, technically most of my backyard could be converted into lawn space. Realistically, I wouldn't convert all of the space because I would want to have a little kind of like a recreational area. Maybe I could put a table with an umbrella or something like that, you know, have a like little outdoor cafe type setup. I think Brooklyn might edge it out a little bit. My parents had a pretty sizable house in Brooklyn. I mean, not compared to a lot of places in the country. Like, if you live down in Texas, you can get a lot more house for the money. But that's because everything is sprawled down there. But I would say we had a pretty decent sized house for Brooklyn. The house in Jersey now is technically detached, but it's so close to being a row house. It's like the amount of space in between my house and the building next to it is like you can barely squeeze through it, you know. We are in Suginami, which is a little west of Shibuya and Shinjuku. It's quite a bit west of central Tokyo, but it's all very metropolitan. Yeah. Yeah, if it's close to the areas you're describing, I can imagine. Well, to be fair, Japan is such a small country that even the rural areas look more urban to my eye, you know what I mean? In some cases, not every rural area, obviously. Some are just like, wow, rice fields, you know. But I feel like the US is almost like the opposite approach, where some of our large but not major cities feel more like suburbs. You know, they're so spread out. Not a ton of density. Not like these very bustling downtown cores. I think in the early days of the US, there were more bustling downtowns, and then everybody sort of spread themselves out into the suburbs, and it's kind of terrible, to be honest. I think a lot of our downtowns are not what they should be. Like, New York is one of the exceptions. I think this is probably the best example of urbanism we have in the entire country. And that's kind of sad because even New York could stand to do better on some counts, you know. In the UK, lived in Warrington, which was about 20 minutes train from Manchester, but even Manchester doesn't compare to the outskirts of Tokyo, a real concrete jungle. Yeah, yep. That was my impression of Tokyo, as also my impression of a lot of Korea as well. Is like, you're technically outside of a city, but it still feels like a city. I think a lot of that is a function of just not having space and having to build more dense. You know, here we can afford to sprawl because we have all of the space. But of course, and the people who live in the suburbs hate to admit this, but the cities subsidize the suburbs, right? Because suburbs are not, they don't generate value. They're purely residential area. Many times, like, single family zoned only, and to bring the kind of infrastructure that people want to a place that is that spread out costs a lot of money, but oftentimes they don't see a corresponding increase in their bills. It's sort of like averaged out, you know. Which means the city dwellers are paying more than we should, and the people in the suburbs are paying less than they should for the cost of bringing the infrastructure out there. My hope is that we can build our own income to the point that we can move out of Tokyo. I love being here, but I wish it was somewhere greener. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I do think that you need a bit of a mix, right? Density is good, but you need green spaces. I think it's nice for people to have yards. And particularly once you're like, if you decide to raise a family or dogs even, or whatever, you know, whatever you want to do with your life, you need space. You need a little bit more space. Like seeing the size of apartments in Seoul in Korea, I kind of felt like it isn't fair to a lot of the dogs living there. Like, wow, you literally have no space to run around here. Oh, Chrysler building is peeking out again. You see it? Right there. I always just happen to be in a spot where it's like the Chrysler building is peeking out from behind. It's so beautiful. Maybe controversial opinion, but I kind of like the Chrysler building better than the Empire State Building. Exactly, Notorious. It's peeking out from behind the other building. I kind of think the Chrysler building, it has a more iconic design compared to the Empire State Building. Empire State Building, don't get me wrong, Empire State Building has a lot of great details, really impressive work. But like, look at that thing. The sunburst in stainless steel is like my favorite thing. There's some beautiful green places in Tokyo Prefecture, such as Okutama. I did a blog post on, but the central area isn't great for nature. I mean, that kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. I do think Tokyo is at least better with green spaces compared to like Seoul. Seoul feels like there wasn't a lot of forethought that went into planning the city. They just kind of built it on whatever land was there. You know, like New York City, late 1800s, early 1900s, they basically no, probably even earlier than that, they flattened everything out and they made a grid system, right? Seoul is like weird winding roads, hills, and definitely the thought for Seoul, I think, you know, obviously after the Korean War and all that destruction, was just rebuild, economic growth, you know. So it's just a lot of plain concrete buildings right up next to each other, not a ton of green space. There are some nice parks, but I feel like there's probably less green space per square mile than a lot of other places, you know. Bike stream when? I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified to bike in the city. I used to do it. I really don't like doing it anymore. It's... drivers just want to kill you, man. I think the people who do bike in the city have balls of steel, because I couldn't do it. There's a lot of green spaces in the central area, but they're always so busy. Yeah. Queuing up for trees is not what I'm used to. Yeah, I don't think anybody really wants to queue up for trees. I mean, maybe some people would. Some people really like trees. But no, I think I would hate that too. Yeah, sometimes you just want... when you go to these green spaces, I think you're usually looking for an escape from the city. So you want it to be a bit of an oasis, right? You don't want to be fighting people to get to a green space. So that's fair enough. That is fair enough. I am really exhausted today. I think I'm probably, I usually like to go for 4 hours, but I think I might end stream early today. I am already ready to go home and take a nap. And I do have some preparations to do because my friend from Boston is going to be over tomorrow. So I want to tidy up the house a little bit as best I can. So I think I'm going to head off. Maybe we can raid someone? Let me see who's on right now. People queue up for trees in Central Oh my lord. I could not. I've been so stationary that insects are just landing on me now. I don't know if anybody's on that it really makes sense to raid right now. Yeah, I know I saw Kuma, but I feel like it'd be more of a bother at this point to raid Kuma with the people we have. So, all right, you know what? I'll just end for today. If you have not already joined the Discord, please join the Discord! Discord, so you will know when my next stream is, because I'm not exactly on a regular schedule anymore. I'm gonna try to do a stream next week. I'm hoping to maybe do the schoolgirl stream before TwitchCon, but we'll see how that goes. But hopefully in the next week, I think next week is going to be a little bit more, the schedule is a little more clear for me, so it should be easier to do a stream, but I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Thank you so much for coming today, though. Great stream, Juice. Nice to see you live again. Nice to see you as well, Phil. Always nice to see you. And tell Ria I said thank you again for dropping in. Thank you, Notorious, for being here as usual. Thank you to everyone who came by today, PC Impressive. Thank you, Mr. German Post Office, although he is sleeping now. Thank you, King Cool, for stopping by today. Who else was here? I gotta go to Pieties. Thank you, Pieties, for coming by today. Thank you to all the new folks who dropped in today as well. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all the new follows. I hope you will enjoy my New York. So hopefully I get to do more New York streams. But yeah, thank you everybody. Schoolgirl stream TOS. Well, I do plan to wear safety shorts, so hopefully not. Thank you, Nicktai. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate you buying me my snack. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, take it easy, everyone. Thank you for coming by. Bye-bye.